He's having a massive night. Pascal Siakam in his first ever NBA Finals game.
I was thinking after game one, shoot, he might be Finals MVP.
What a night for Pascal Siakam.
32 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists.
Did you know there was an NBA All-Star that almost became a Catholic priest? This NBA champion had a life mapped out for him that didn't involve dribbling a basketball. Pascal Siakam's journey from a small village in Cameroon to becoming an NBA All-Star is nothing short of extraordinary. It wasn't just his basketball skills that caught the world's attention, but his relentless drive and ability to defy the odds. Siakam's accomplishments are a blend of raw talent, adaptability, and immense growth. From being the 27th pick in the 2016 NBA Draft to a key figure in Toronto's historic 2019 championship win, Siakam became one of the league's most exciting players. His versatility as both a forward and an elite defender quickly made him an essential piece of the Raptors' success. Siakam's relentless evolution as a player redefined what it means to work your way to the top. Born on April 2nd, 1994, to Chamo and Victoria Siakam in Douala, Cameroon, Siakam's introduction to basketball came later than most future NBA stars. Raised in a family with a strong athletic background, it wasn't until his teenage years that he picked up a basketball and started to dream big. Little did he know, this late start would ignite an inspiring journey that would eventually take him to the NBA, against all odds. But what was his path like before the bright lights of North America? His father wanted him to embody his family's Catholicism and thus sent him to the St. Andrew's Seminary. However, at age 15, he decided that he didn't want to be a Catholic priest. Siakam's older brothers were all basketball players, therefore. He also played the sport, even though compared to them, he wasn't that interested. In 2011, he was discovered by former UCLA Bruin and Milwaukee Buck, Luki Mbahamuti, a Cameroonian professional basketball player that made his way to the NBA at his camp in 2011. He then went to the Basketball Without Borders camp, where even though he didn't have much basketball experience, he gained attention for his high energy levels and athleticism. Under Luke Mbahamute mentorship, he moved to the US at the age of 18 and attended various camps before settling in Lewisville, Texas. He also attended God's Academy, where he was pursued by New Mexico University. At God's Academy, he played 10 of 21 games at the school, where he averaged 15.9 points, 12.7 rebounds, and 5.5 block shots. His best stats came from a game against the Ambassadors with 28 points, 16 rebounds, and 9 blocks. Siakam's journey to the NBA was far from easy. He was a latecomer to the game, and when he first arrived in the United States, he was still raw and unfamiliar with the nuances of basketball at a high level. He struggled to adjust to the speed and physicality of the game in the US. But despite these early struggles, Siakam's work ethic and hunger to learn quickly made him stand out. Siakam's breakout moment came during his sophomore season at New Mexico State, where he led the team to a conference title and earned the WAC Player of the Year award. In the 2015-16 campaign, he averaged 20.2 points, 11.6 rebounds, and 2.2 blocks over 34 games. His combination of athleticism, energy, and an improving skill set drew the attention of NBA scouts. By the time the 2016 NBA Draft rolled around, Siakam had transformed from an under-the-radar prospect into one of the most intriguing players available, with an average of 20.3 points, 11.6 rebounds, and 2.24 blocks. It was a moment that changed the course of his career forever. With the 27th pick of the 2016 NBA Draft, the Toronto Raptors selected Pascal Siakam. Siakam's NBA debut came on October 26th, and though he wasn't a star right away, his potential was evident. In his debut game where the Raptors beat the Detroit Pistons, he picked up 9 rebounds and scored 4 points in 21 minutes, showing his grittiness and tenacity on defense. In a December 16 game against the Atlanta Hawks, he scored a season-high 14 points, and in a January 17 game against the Lakers, he hauled in 10 rebounds, another season high for him. In between the NBA Raptors games, Siakam also helped its G League affiliate team. The Raptors 905 reached the finals of the G League and managed to win the title. This win led him to win the G League Finals MVP award after scoring 23 points and 9 rebounds. Siakam's second season in the NBA, the 2017 to 2018 campaign, further solidified that he has true potential. His minutes increased, and so did his production. He averaged 7.3 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 2.0 assists per game, while making an impact with his defense and energy off the bench. This success helped establish him as a key part of the Raptors' rotation, and it was clear that his development was trending in the right direction. Siakam's first major playoff run came in 2018 when the Raptors faced the Cleveland Cavaliers in the Eastern Conference semifinals. The series ended in heartbreak with a sweep by the Cavs. Siakam showed flashes of brilliance, particularly in his defense and ability to guard LeBron James. This playoff appearance solidified his role as an essential piece of the Raptors' future. Siakam's play style is defined by his unmatched motor and versatility, combining agility, precision, and speed. His ability to guard multiple positions, push the ball in transition, and finish at the rim with both hands set him apart from other forwards. Over time, his shooting improved as well, making him a threat from beyond the arc and further expanding his offensive game. His internal confidence and basketball knowledge led him to be compared with the Golden State Warriors star Draymond Green. This development was evident in the 2018-19 season, where he averaged 16.9 points along with 6.9 rebounds and 3.1 assists. He also recorded a career-high 44 points in a game against the Washington Wizards, making him the 11th Raptor in franchise history to get to the 40-point stage. Only a month prior, he had set a career-high 19 rebounds against the same team. In 2019, Siakam helped lead the Toronto Raptors to their first ever NBA championship, earning the title of NBA Most Improved Player just a year earlier. His rise to prominence is a testament to the power of hard work and determination. Some of Siakam's defining moments came in the 2019 NBA Finals, where in Game 1 he exploded for 32 points and 8 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 blocks, leading the Raptors to a crucial victory over the Golden State Warriors. Then in Game 6 of the Finals, he reached a team high of 26 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists, leading the team to victory against the Warriors. This performance not only cemented his status as a rising star, but also proved that he could deliver when it mattered most. Siakam's ability to step up in the finals was a clear indication that his ceiling was much higher than anyone had initially thought. This performance led to the Raptors winning their first NBA championship after defeating the Warriors in 6 games. Following his performance, Siakam was awarded the NBA's Most Improved Player award for the 2018-19 season, which also resulted in his contract extension with the Raptors for $130 million. After winning the championship, he told the media, "Just the hard work and everything you put in to be able to be here at this level and be able to win is a dream." The 2019 season marked the beginning of the Raptors' most successful campaign in franchise history, and Siakam was at the forefront of it all. He was a key figure in the Raptors' offense and defense, helping them through the regular season and into the playoffs. Despite his rapid rise, Siakam's journey was not without setbacks. A significant challenge came during the 2020 season when the Raptors faced a tumultuous year, and Siakam struggled with consistency. His scoring dropped from averaging 22.9 points to 14.9 points, and his shooting percentage went from 45% and 36% from the three-point range to 38% and 13%. This left some questions as to whether he was capable of becoming the leading star in a team contending for the championship. Following the season, he stated in an interview, "Obviously, I was disappointed. The fact that we didn't win, I didn't play the way I wanted to. I don't think anybody could be more disappointed than I was." However, he was determined to bounce back and prove his doubters wrong. He stated, "I'm in a good place right now. I feel happy, excited about the future, and I just feel like I have that joy again." Despite his struggles with the game, he was given the All-NBA second team honor and selected to be a starter in the 2020 NBA All-Star Game. Siakam's bounce-back story was rooted in his refusal to give up. He spent the offseason working on his skills, focusing heavily on improving his jump shot and decision-making. By the time the 2021 season came around, Siakam was back to being one of the most dynamic forwards in the league. In a game against the Portland Trail Blazers, he scored his first triple-double with 22 points, 13 rebounds, and 10 assists. During the offseason, Siakam put in the work. He knew that in order to get back to his previous form, he needed to evolve his game even further. This drive for improvement became his motivation throughout the offseason. And by the start of the 2021 to 2022 season, it was clear that Siakam was prepared to take on the challenge of redemption head-on. By the 2022 season, the NBA star was averaging 25 points, 10.5 rebounds, 4.8 assists, 1.8 steals, and 0.8 blocks, taking the team to a 4-0 win record in a week. the 2022 to 2023 season was Siakam's time to shine. He led the Raptors in scoring and played a huge role in their late season push to make the playoffs. In the same season, he became the first player with multiple 30-point triple-doubles in Raptors history. In December 2022, game against the New York Knicks, Siakam scored a career-high 52 points, following which he was named the Eastern Conference Player of the Week. He was named All-Star for the second time in his career, and also given an All-NBA third-team title, marking it his second All-NBA selection. In a 2022 playoff game, he scored a career-high 34 points alongside 8 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 blocks. He averaged 22.8 points, 7.8 rebounds, and 5.8 assists in the 2022 playoffs. Despite an outstanding performance by Siakam, the Raptors were eliminated. Siakam's legacy in the NBA will always be defined by his meteoric rise and his contribution to the Raptors' first-ever championship. His career-defining accomplishments include his Most Improved Player award in 2019 and his multiple All-Star appearances. Additionally, his work ethic and drive to improve continuously will ensure his place among the greats. Despite being a critical part of what got the Raptors their title, on January 17, 2024, Siakam was traded to the Indiana Pacers in exchange for Bruce Brown, Jordan Nwora, and Kira Lewis Jr. After a whopping 7.5 seasons with the team, he became the 12th longest tenured player in the entire league. He ended in the top 5 in franchise history in terms of games, minutes, free throws, assists, points, rebounds, and triple-doubles. As Siakam continues to age and deal with injuries, he's had to adjust his game to maintain his status as one of the league's top forwards. Injuries have slowed him at times, but his ability to adapt has been key. By developing new aspects of his game, including a more reliable jumper, Siakam ensures that he remains a top-tier player well into his 30s. Though Siakam's journey is still ongoing, there are already moments that stand out in his career, such as his game-winning shots and his leadership on the court. Fans eagerly await his final years in the NBA, hoping for a championship with the Indiana Pacers or a standout moment to cap off his storied career. Siakam's impact on his teammates and the NBA community is undeniable. Throughout his career, his teammates have consistently praised his leadership and dedication. Players like Kyle Lowry have often called him the heart of the Raptors, while league figures have recognized his transformation from an underdog to one of the game's most skilled forwards. Off the court, Siakam has worked to make a difference in the lives of others. His philanthropic efforts include supporting youth basketball programs in Cameroon and working with organizations that provide educational opportunities for underprivileged children. Back in 2021, he established the PS43 Foundation to empower the youth of Canada through various educational programs and scholarship opportunities. Siakam's initiative also inspired his fellow Raptors teammates, Fred VanVleet, Chris Boucher, OG Anunoby, and Scotty Barnes, to create basketball camps and scholarships of their own. Pascal Siakam's rise from humble beginnings to NBA stardom is one of the most inspiring stories in basketball. His resilience, versatility, and work ethic have earned him a place among the NBA's elite. Whether as a player or a leader, Siakam has shaped the Raptors' history and become a symbol of perseverance in the face of adversity. Stay tuned for our next story, where we dive deep into the life of another NBA legend who defied expectations and changed the game forever. Could it be someone like Giannis Antetokounmpo or another NBA icon? You won't want to miss it.